What is up, guys? Good morning. It is about 9:30 and I'm on my way to a radio interview. Me and Wade got invited on this entrepreneurial radio show in Columbus where we will talk about like our products and basically entrepreneurial stuff and how to start businesses and all that. Some of you guys might not care, but for me this is a pretty big opportunity, you know? When I was a kid, I never ever would have thought in a million years that I would be on the radio, but hey, here we are. Times are a-changing, people. So I got an hour drive to Columbus, so I'm heading there now. But first, I really need some coffee. So I'll show you guys my super secret lean Starbucks drink that you can order if you don't want all those extra calories, but you still want a good tasting drink. So see you guys at Starbucks. Oh, wait. Everybody's been asking for it, so let's do it! Yeah, let me get the, whatever the biggest coffee you have is, whatever size that is. I know they're all kind of...
The venti size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do a venti black coffee with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla.
Okay, I'm going to need you to repeat that. I'm sorry, that truck, you wanted a venti?
A venti coffee. Man, that thing is still beeping.
All right, I'm so sorry about that.
No, that's totally fine. Thank you so much.
That one drink today?
Yeah, just that one drink.
Okay, $2.95. We'll have it here at the window.
Awesome, thank you.
It's gonna be $2.95.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks, man. Have a great day.
You too, man.
And we are back on the road. Now, if you couldn't hear what I just ordered, there was a really, I don't know if it'll make the video or not, there was like a big vehicle backing up that was beeping, so just in case you didn't hear it. Basically, a breakdown is I get regular black coffee and then I get 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, which is kind of like the Walden Farm syrup I use, 0 calorie and all that with like a vanilla flavor. And then they also have unsweetened almond milk, which I didn't realize until a couple weeks ago, but I get a little bit of unsweetened almond milk in there. It's very minimal calorie, really good if you're dieting, and your average Starbucks drink is like 350 calories. Some go up to 1,000 calories. So doing it this way, get your coffee, get your caffeine, you get some good flavor without all those calories. So go ahead and do that. I might put the ingredients right here. You can screenshot it if you want it. So anyways, on to the show. All right, guys, just got to the radio station. We gonna kill this?
Absolutely.
Always
do.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. Let's go.
Good, Rimbo?
I'm good.
All right.
Welcome back to the 101, the show in Columbus for small business and entrepreneurs. We have Remington James, who is our serial entrepreneur, and these two guys got together. Can you guys, one at a time, please, give a little introduction of why you're here and what you're here to talk about?
Okay, well, yes. My previous visits here were for another business that I'm no longer with. I had to step away from that, and I wanted to go off and do what I tell myself is something more, something that I could put a little bit more of my own personal stamp on. Thankfully, I found another like-minded individual, Remington, and together collectively, we've come up with some really cool brands for different types of people, different types of goals, different types of situations. So within that, we're just trying here sort of, no pun intended at this point, out hustling and, you know, kind of getting the name out there, you know, letting everybody know what we got going on, all the cool stuff that is available and that they can take advantage of.
Now, Remington, you are what we would call a YouTube star. So this part is easy for you, the promoting, the hustling.
Right.
To tell people what you're doing, like kind of your impetus for starting this.
Well, essentially, I'm not sure if you actually covered this, but the supplements that we, you know, are promoting are for fitness, essentially. So like weight loss, muscle gain, stuff like that. But with what I do, you know, since last time I was on here, I want to say I was at maybe 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're now at 185,000.
You're welcome. I think that's all from us.
The bump.
Yeah.
And then,
the Colbert bump.
yeah. But essentially, you know, I create content that revolves around fitness. I create content that revolves around nutrition. I do a lot of day in the life stuff. So what's been ideal with these brands is that honestly, these are amazing products that I was already taking before we ever got in the wheelhouse of actually working together. And then as things have ramped up, you know, I've kind of shifted my YouTube channel because it used to be a lot of meal prep and stuff like that. And I feel like I've kind of saturated that aspect of it. And we've kind of transitioned the content over to more day in the life stuff. Whereas, you know, like the process of building these brands, like getting our first orders of the new protein and then we just launched and sold out of right away. Right. The Out Hustle pre-workout, which launch day, how many units did we move just in that first 12 hours?
A couple hundred, just that first couple hours.
Yeah, for our pre-workout. So the content.
And that was with zero advertising, right? That was just you guys documenting what you're doing.
Exactly. We didn't put a single penny into any advertising.
Anyways, right.
Yeah.
But it's important to point that out because what I like about your brand is you two don't sit still.
Oh no.
And it can be quite annoying if you're trying to do a radio show with a friend and he's constantly bustling around. But you guys are putting this into practice. So as an entrepreneur, both of you, you know you can't rest.
Oh man.
No, and it's not coincidental. Obviously, the one brand literally is called Out Hustle.
Right.
And it's O-U-T, capital H, capital S, capital T, capital L. So abbreviation of hustle there. Yeah, the one brand's called Out Hustle because it literally can be taken into the context of no matter what. I mean, if you shoot a radio show, if you build telephone poles for a living, whatever you do, there's a hustle to it. And so our goal is to help anybody that's out there hustling through these our various supplements. And of course, we got our own hustle going here. So we just want to, it's what we already do. It's our mantra. It's literally the mantra of hustling whatever out hustling whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to accomplish, and no matter what realm it is. I mean, Remington, we text each other in the middle of the night. I mean, literally, you know, we're constantly trying to come up with new content. You know, he's got his own channel, which is amazing. And then we're trying to do little things off that for the brand. So you'll hopefully see a lot of stuff on our social outlets, and of course, all of his crazy YouTube stuff that, you know, we're just trying to come up with more and more content and hustle in that aspect as well. That's just what we do, and that's what this brand is built off of. We don't have a $1 billion budget. We don't have any huge financial backers. It's literally us just out there. Exactly. Just grinding, just hustling.
Utilizing the tools that we all individually have.
Right.
You know, like I don't know the first thing about sourcing a manufacturer or ingredients, really, what's going to make the optimal thing. He's been in the supplement industry for years, so that's his forte,
right,
so to speak. But all I know how to do is smile and, you know, talk about stuff I'm already taking and tell people the advantages. And that's one thing I think that with businesses nowadays, a lot of people start them up and they don't realize how important and how beneficial of a tool social media is. Because without my YouTube channel, I mean, I don't even know if we would have had the capital to really get these even, like,
right.
I mean, I don't envision a world where I would have been of any use.
Right, no, right, unfortunately.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I like how you put that. That was very positive and negative at the same time. I want to get to the day in a life videos that you've done. Because I actually watched you guys sign contracts.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
At first when I did it, I'm like, why am I watching 4 guys with a music bed for a signed contract? But I watched for 10 minutes before I stopped, and I thought, I'm never watching that again. But the point being, you can actually watch. This is like a documentary of how a company starts from the ground up.
Right.
But you guys are constantly somewhere.
Always.
And there's 4 of you, right? Or 3 of you?
4 of us. 4 of us.
There's always somebody. Like there's somebody taking pictures and video in the background while we're doing this, while we're on Facebook Live, which I find funny. But there's always somebody with you guys, and you're documenting this. That culture that you're building has to be on purpose.
We want everybody to understand. Again, this is real. We want everybody to have sort of a peek behind the curtain. That's how we're trying to build this, and that literally it is a ton of hard work. It's not just like, oh poof. Like it is the easiest thing to have a product. It's the easiest thing. But now, how do you get it out there? I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of millions of products. Okay, how do we let people know that, oh gosh, this is an amazing product and you need this? Well, of course, we got outlets like Remington that touches. Oh God, I mean, how many views have some of your viral videos got?
I think my highest is 1.4 million.
I mean, think about that. We got 1.4 million people theoretically that could see this product and see him taking it, see us, see what we're doing. I mean, there's really, I mean, you can put a value on it, but for us,
well, I'll tell you the value right there. There's only 1.8 million people that live in Columbus.
Exactly.
So that number is staggering when
Right.
you think about how many people watch. And I know a lot of people will say, yeah, but somebody probably watched it twice. who cares? If
Right.
they watched it more than once,
Right.
you're really making an impact.
Well, like
So-
you said, you sat there for 10 minutes, didn't even understand why you're watching it, but you were
Yeah.
sucked into it.
Well, I just kept watching you guys flip paper around. I'm like, I kind of
Right.
feel like I'm there.
Right,
So I'm
yeah.
experiencing this, and I'm like, I would never sign that contract. I can't read it, but I would never. And I thought, well, what's next? And then you guys leave and you go to the gym, and then you
Right.
go and you eat, and I'm literally with you all day long. And I'm thinking, I know both of these guys, and I don't want to spend that much time with them.
Right.
You did speed it up though. You didn't make us live the whole 8 hours, but it's interesting to see because I think a lot, like you said, a lot of people want to do their 9 to 5 or
Right.
8 to 5, and then they're done.
Right.
When it hits 5 o'clock, you guys are in the middle of your day.
Oh, right.
And it's
yeah.
going to keep going, and it's an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you have to have a shared vision. And sometimes, you know, in the beginning, that's the hardest part. It seems like you guys have a real symbiotic relationship here.
Well, the hardest part, I think, with anything, no matter what it is, even if it's not business in general, is just getting started. I find that even with a video, like the hardest part of every video I do is figuring out what that first minute's gonna be.
Right.
Like, I just don't want to pull the camera up and say, "What's up, guys? Welcome to the," like, I want there to
That's
be
my
like,
favorite. It's like the first 10 I want, what's up, guys? And I'm like, okay, we can skip this part. I got it. Well, I'm here.
and you know, I think once we just kind of got the ball rolling on this stuff, because like he said, the foundation was already in place. Purebolics was a product, and before we ever became business partners, and I made my investment, and we really hammered down on these. Through Purebolics, they reached out to me back when I had 40,000 subscribers and said, hey, you know, because I'd been taking the products, they were in my videos already. I already loved them. And they were like, hey, you know, if you want to do a little promotion for us, you know, you're already taking it, it'll be a natural fit. And that's kind of when we noticed the potential here. It's like, you know, I'm just like, hey, guys, I'm taking this. If you want a discount on it, plug this code in on the website and you'll get it. And then next thing you know, they're like, you sold 400 units this month. I'm like, I didn't need,
Right.
you know, I was already doing it. So he approached me and they approached me with this idea. I'm like, you know what, like, I love the Purebolics. I'm already taking it. It's a good product. So why not see what we can do here? Because honestly, with YouTube, that platform could die tomorrow. I mean, in all reality,
They are
it
changing
could.
the way that you can post and make money
Yeah,
off it.
everything is changing. It seems like every week there's a new controversy. There's demonetization. Now there's audio scanners that scan your video. If there's cuss words, bullet shots, or anything it hears like that, you can't make any money off that video. So if that platform went down, which, you know, I don't believe it's going to, but if it did, I needed to make sure that I was diversified in my income streams. And this is one of those ways that I could do that with, you know, ultimately products that I believed in. And
But I asked you before we started, where are you storing all this stuff? Because you actually have a product that you can have in your hands.
Right.
Tell people, because I love this answer of what you're doing, but I want people to understand
Right.
the hustle is not fake. It is
No,
not.
no.
You rented a huge warehouse space or something like that. Tell people where this stuff is.
Well, so we'll go from the very, very beginning. I mean, we literally started this out of my apartment. I mean, just boxes and boxes. I was literally hand shipping, packing everything until it got to a certain point where I literally had no more room. I was going to I was calling Remington, like, you know, cursing him in a very good way because I was just filling my car up with boxes and driving it to the post office every day because it was going so well.
it's hard to fit boxes in a Jaguar.
yeah.
I would have paid to see that documentary, him jamming things in there. He can't even fit a cup of coffee. in the
Exactly. It
window.
was challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but we made it work. It's all, but it's the hustle. I mean, it's whatever it takes.
We're almost out of time today, but I really appreciate you guys coming in. Can you plug the websites again? And also, don't forget to mention your YouTube channel.
Well, on YouTube, it's youtube.com/Remington James, or you can type in Remington James, spelled like the gun manufacturer right there. You can type that in on Google, and I will just flood the search results.
Which is true, because that's how I found you the first time.
Pop right up.
Or RemingtonJamesFitness.com. And then the websites, we have purebolics.com, PURBOLICS, and then outhustle.com, OUTHSTL, and then everything's also available on Amazon.
And Wade, you're a former radio guy, so
Yes.
did I cover everything today? I didn't get it all done, but I think we'll have to bring you guys back, because
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I want to
soon.
see where you guys are, because, again, it wasn't even 3 months ago we talked to Remington, and things are blowing up, but I didn't know because he told me. I knew because I saw it,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we know we're doing something then.
Is there anything special coming from New Year's clothing line, anything else like that?
Yeah, we've got, so on the Out Hustle brand, we've got the Fat Burner coming. Very intense. Just finished final testing with that. We tested all on ourselves, actually. Literally tested on ourselves.
Yep.
I come up with the formulas, manufacturers send over what I've come up with, and then we just start taking pills and powders and hope we don't die.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's more coming, is what you're saying.
Yes.
And if you guys come on the show again, it will mean you can actually take this and not suffocate.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we've got it's called avidity, which just means basically intense focus on one goal. And that goes back to that hustle brand and mantra. But so very intense fat burner coming into this, sort of this quarter before the New Year's on the Out Hustle brand. And then on the Purebolic side, we've got our 10th flavor of the Pure Immunos with energy coming. It's sour candy. It's absolutely delicious. So yeah, I mean, lots of cool things coming. New flavors of pre-workouts and proteins and all kinds of cool stuff.
Gotta keep it moving.
Yes.
Okay. Well, boys, we'll have you on again. Thanks for coming on the
Thank you.
101, and
Thank
we
you.
will see you next week.
That went by
Thanks.
quick.
Right?
Yeah.
Always does when you're having
Wade
fun.
has done at least 30 of
A pleasure as always.
Thanks
Thanks for having me on. When are we coming back on?
I would like to have you come back on, let's say in December, for New Year's resolution, people. And
Perfect.
I also want to hear about the
Fat burner
burners
launch.
and everything else. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's plan on it, all right?
buddy. Thank you.
Thank you, as always.
Exactly right. Deliver to the back.
Behind the scenes, man.
It's actually
Always. He's taking pictures of you taking pictures.
Well, the radio interview was a success. How you feeling about it?
Great. Let's go do some push-ups.
Right. I definitely enjoy talking about the products and stuff, and I want to do this again. So he said like December we'll come back, give him a little status update.
We gotta get our podcast.
Podcast off the ground.
Gotta get our
I feel you.
podcast going.
I feel you. All right. Well, we gonna get some to eat now?
Yes, let's go.
All right. What are you thinking? Something healthy.
Yeah, I want like healthy breakfast, I think.
Healthy breakfast.
Yes.
I can do healthy breakfast.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we just rolled up to this restaurant called First Watch. It's supposed to be
Yes.
decently healthy, right?
That's good. It's good healthy breakfast.
All right, I've only ever heard of good things about this, so let's see how clean we can keep it, right?
Yes.
Gains first. All right, guys, a little loud here. I'm gonna try to do this quick though. Basically, for my healthy breakfast, I came here and I wasn't really sure what I was gonna get, so at a lot of places that have breakfast, it's pretty easy. Normally, I'll just get an egg white omelet. Most people will have omelets like that. It's got a little bit of salsa on it and some veggies, so getting some micronutrients in there. And then we got some pico de gallo, and then for my carb source, I really don't trust carbs. In a place like this, I try to keep it as limited as possible, so I know that I can factor an English muffin into my macros and make it work. So pretty easy, pretty light, pretty good. Let's show you what Wade's got. All right, big dog, what we got here?
All right, I'm splurging today. Got the basics, the eggs, the bacon, but it went with the chocolate chip pancake. I had to. That's my guilty pleasure here. It's too good to pass up. I had to.
But then the rest of the day, you probably won't have many carbs.
Exactly. This will be my one, and then I'm done for the rest of the day. So
Nice.
I can deal with that.
Nice. All right, let's eat.
Let's go.
Really?
Go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You want your itemized coffee?
I don't need it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
You too.
welcome. Have a great day, sir.
Well, that restaurant was a winner.
It was.
I feel good, and that's what I like about when I go out to eat. If I can keep it like that, I don't feel all heavy and all weighed
good to
down.
go now.
And I was able to track all of that in MyFitnessPal too, guys. So didn't even fall off the diet for the day.
Not yet.
But successful radio interview day. You're gonna head down, and we got our new shipment of proteins in,
Yeah,
right?
go down to make sure the protein's good to go.
Because we sold completely out of
Yes.
all the original orders. So new order coming in. Thank you guys as always for your support. And I think this is where we're gonna part ways, right?
Yeah.
All right, big homie.
All right, brother. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. And then yeah, tomorrow, and then more content and
Yes.
all
Got
that
some fun
jazz.
stuff tomorrow.
Big stuff coming, guys. Yeah, they're gonna love it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just wait till you see it. I'll end up putting in a vlog, I bet, but it's gonna be good. Well, we are on the long road back to Lancaster, where I'm from. Columbus is about an hour or so away, so we're on our way back. It is currently around noon, so not a bad way to start the day. Still got a pretty long day ahead of me. Gotta edit this, get this out, still do some client stuff, and we got some other things going on. I wanted to talk real quick about like the type of videos I've been putting out. I am so busy that it's almost easier, right, for me to put out a vlog like this where I just take my camera and document my day because I'm already doing it. So all I have to do is film it, and it's left me little time for meal prep and recipe videos because I've just been so busy with these brands. So good news is I'm getting ready to hire my first employee. Hopefully that happens within the next couple weeks, and that way some of this stress can be taken off of me and I can get back to my roots of making content like that. Because ultimately that is the content that built my channel, you know, is what it was based off of. And as much as I love these vlogs, I still need to add that stuff in. So be on the lookout for stuff like that, guys. I'll update you guys when I actually have that in place, but I plan on putting out more content like that soon. So if you've been around for some of that stuff and you want to see more of it, comment below. That's going to be the focus, at least on some videos coming forward, because I've been doing so many vlogs lately. Not that I mind, but I understand that those aren't the videos that everybody wants to see. So thank you guys for spending this day with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And as always, guys, don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment, because you never know whose day you can make it better. With that, I am out here. This has been a Remington James production, and I'll see you fine, ladies and gentlemen, at the next video. See you guys.